Right, hello YouTube. I thought I'd just point out some of the fields that are going. Pretty well all of these, as far as you can see. Stafford Castle is up this way here, and there's some fields up that way. Behind this ridge here is the M6. Over here is Doggies, and pretty well all of this land, Burley Fields farmland, is going to be new development for housing. I think they're going to build a school here as well. I haven't been and looked at the plans. Some of the people I know did and that, but in many respects that's just a public relations exercise, because they don't really take much notice of what people say anyway. But I'll have a run up the castle a bit as well, but there's actually a road that goes along here. It's a private road that goes to Burley Farm. It's pretty ropey, but I might have a run down it and see, you know, a few more of the fields that are going. But so that's that. We get learners up here sometimes. Now that's the back of Universal over there. And this is a private road. No cycling, no horses. And it's a bit ropey. All this field here is going, that's going to be social housing, I believe. This is a new estate off the Doggies road. It didn't take them long to put them up, but you can see that most of them are pretty big houses. I mean, these ones here on the corner are about 350 grand. I can't see many young couples in the area who are tied into minimum rate jobs being able to afford them. All these fields are going, these over here as well. Just up there, there's a track that runs parallel with this road. That used to be a single line railway line to Newport from Stafford. I mean, they've pulled the track up now and people tend to use it as a cycling path. This road is a bit well, private road in it, so it's going to be a bit ropey. But I thought I'd just try and give you some idea of what's going. All these fields up here are going. All the land over there And as you can see, I mean, they're still being farmed now. It's a bit bumpy. You have to watch people going up to the farm batting down here as well, because they seem to think it's their own road. Well, I suppose it is really, it's a private road, isn't it? But that's Stafford Castle up there. We'll go around the other way and have a look, but all these fields are going, this one over here, all of these pretty well all around here, all around the castle. All these are going. That's the M6 over here. All those, all the way up to the castle. It's all going to be built on. So we're going to lose quite a lot of fields. I've got to turn around here somewhere. Yeah, seems a shame, but I suppose they've got to build them somewhere. But there's quite a lot of brownfield sites around here where industry has died, and they are using some of them, but obviously they want to build more than just that land gives them. But Castle Works is gone. They used to build locomotives and trains there. Quite a lot's gone really in terms of industry in the town. I'm just trying to watch some of the gravel and potholes really, but oops, it's hard to miss them on this sort of a road. All that's going over there, that's all backs onto Doxy over there. Obviously they can't build on Doxy marshes because it's marshland, and well, it's pretty ropey really. This is quite bad. Just having to take it really steady because this road is slippy with the gravel and the potholes. It's not really good for riding your bike on. But I thought I'd come out really and just get some idea of the scale of what's going for new building. All over here is going as well, all the way back to Doxy, and I think, well, I don't know, but I think the Universal's derelict now, so I think they're building on that as well, which is quite a big site. All the way down to Castle Works, which again was another reasonable sized industrial site. At least that's industrial land they're building on. All of these fields are farm fields. You have people out walking their dogs. It's a nice day for it as well. But I might get chased. Hiya. I'm just trying to miss them, you know. I'm just trying to miss the dogs, that's all. Thanks, love. Thank you. Yeah. There's a tractor. Like I said, it's his road, so he's not going to be happy with me on here. I'll try and get out of his way as much as I can. Cheers, mate. I'm glad we didn't meet him a bit earlier. Not supposed to come down here really, but oh yeah. So there you go, you've had a look at the fields from around that way. And we'll just have a look up at Stafford Castle. I mean, there's not much there, but we'll just have a look and see if we can get a better view. You have to watch them bombing down here as well, because again, look at this. Another learner. How close is he to him? I mean, that's a bit close, mate. I'll just pop up and have a look at Stafford Castle. He's watching the roundabout. Don't blame him. I think what throws me off on there is the camber on the road sometimes. It sort of goes out a bit. It's a bit funny. Well, and you're trying to scrub speed off still with the back brake. That probably throws you out a bit as well. Thank you. Just trying to keep my RPM below 3,000. So I've done reasonably well so far. 3,000 for the first 500 miles, I think it is, and then 3,500 after that, and then I think it's alright after that. I'm not sure. I'll have to check the book again. Oh, you bugger. Must have seen me coming. Well, it's a nice morning anyway. It's brightening up a bit. Sun's coming out. I just wanted to get a little bit of a gap because I want to turn in up here, and it's a bit of a tight turn. I didn't want people all over me while I'm trying to do it. I know it's along here somewhere, but I'm not sure exactly where. Put my indicator on. I think it's just here at the top of this hill. Don't know, the gate looks shut, doesn't it? I mean, without reading this stuff, I think there's been a castle here since about 1200, no, 11th century. Alright, so if I can't get up there and show it you, because the gate's shut, then no, it don't look like that now. It's all of this is gone really, and the stone bit that's left is just a bit. Well, that's it. There, it's just a bit of a wreck. Used to have two big towers that come up, but bits of masonry started falling off them, and they just took them down in the 60s, I think. So not much to see there. See how can I turn around? Just take it steady. Oh. Neutral. Now the other thing I was going to mention was, and I'll put a slide in with the newspaper article about it in the vlog here somewhere. And that was the traffic congestion. It seems that the water company is digging up all of the main roads into and out of the town at the same time, and the people in the council planning office didn't seem to realise that this would cause gridlock in the town, which I had a bit of the other day when I went up to see my cousin. But I was on the bike, so I was quite lucky really, because I could sort of get round it all. And it turns out that oh, bugger, that was a bit short one, wasn't it? It turns out that perhaps I wasn't paying attention because I'm yapping. Anyway, it turns out that people are getting stuck in the gridlock for how are we doing? People are getting stuck in the gridlock for 2 hours, which is ridiculous really, because it's such a small town, and they're doing similar sort of 3-mile journeys from the hospital up to Wildwood. and the people up Beaconside are moaning because when they go out they go to work, you know, it's absolutely gridlocked. And my cousin lived up Beaconside, and I put a link into the little run I had up to to his house to see. So it seems that apparently National Grid are digging some holes as well up the A518, the Western Road. Well, it goes on to your Toxeter really, but up that way, and that's well, you get to that through Beaconside as well. So I'm sort of in two minds which way to go then, but I think we'll go this way. We'll just have a look at some of that other land that's going up at Doxy, or have a rummage round there. Oh, it is nice to get out on the bike. It's lovely, really. Stafford and rural homes, well, they're the people that used to be the council really, but again it's all been rebranded, hasn't it? But they provide the majority of the social housing, you know, which used to be like the council houses. So they own all of that housing stock that hasn't been sold off. And I don't know, there never seems to be enough starter housing for people, for young people. This is Victoria Park. And the windmill at Broad Eye, well, it hasn't had sales on it for years, but going back in the day, there used to be like a row of cobblers' cottages down here. They knocked them all down, I suppose, when they built the park, but Stafford as a town was built on shoes. Lotus Shoes used to be a big employer in the town, and lots of these little cobblers used to go and pick up the kits from Lotus and bring them home and knock them up at home, you know. It looks like the gridlock started already. But they were saying they were saying that the traffic tailbacks went all the way back up Radford Bank, and it was just chocky, you know, nose to tail stuff, and it's unbelievable really, because there isn't really much in the town, but a lot of traffic it seems. I don't know how much of this I'll stick in the vlog, but I'll stick some of it in anyway. And that's the town up there, and well, it's not much really, to be honest. Bit late me with my winker. Pay attention, Peter. We'll have a look up this way first and see where Castle Works was. This is some of the older housing around town really. This is a mainline railway bridge. They're going to start work on the station as well, apparently. Now that's where Castle Works was, and it's gone, and that's the uni over there, Universal. somewhere to turn around, really. Seems odd, really, to see it all gone, because they were such old buildings as well. But they're going to build on that. At least that's a bit of industrial land, I suppose. You can see the train going through the main line. They've got to do a new bridge over this railway line to cut a bypass in from down on the Newport Road. And I think the council are wangling to try and get the builders who are developing these new housing estates to do it, you know. I did come up there the other day, and all this is the older housing, and the road the original road went up there. This is a new piece of road that they had to put in to connect to this really bad bend at the uni. I've never been on here, so we're just nippers. Oh, not much here, is there? Just trying to get my bearings. So that's the main line through Stafford. It's the bottom end of Castlefields estate. Stafford Castle's over that way somewhere. Gotta watch this nipper. It's got a little doggy. Yeah. Nice sunny day, missus, for a chat. Yeah, let's go around here. You got that dodgy bend. Thing about this is the camber falls away from you again. You've got to take it real steady on this one. That's the uni. So that looks like that new estate there, doesn't it? So we'll see if we can find a road down into it somewhere and just have a mooch about, because I haven't had a look at it yet. Well, that looks like it might have been it. There used to be a big car scrapyard up here, Derby's. That's gone. Don't know how many years ago that went. I'll look down this one here, I think. I wonder if this is linked, because this is the older housing. Looks like the water company's been along here as well, doesn't it, digging the road up. So all that land now they're going to build on. All down there they're going to build on. And there's a football pitch over there, but it doesn't look like that'll survive, I doubt. Doxy stores. Two taxis. That's hard to get out of. I suppose it's me, should have picked my feet up. I'm going to see if we can have a quick look on this new estate. It looks tricky to get into, doesn't it? No, I'll leave it. It looks a bit too dodgy to get in. I got one up my arse already, so I'll leave it. That's it nowadays, isn't it? You can't move without being surrounded by traffic. I've got to watch this one because it really is tight. And badly cambered. So that's give you some idea, YouTube, of the land that's down for development, just up this end of town, that is. Yeah, it's not going to like that. I'm going to cut this way back. Looks busy, doesn't it? Maybe that wasn't a good plan. Thanks, mate. I wouldn't mind doing a bit of filtering, but you'll find they tend to come way across because that's a bus lane there. Oh, bit wonky on my balance. Yeah. Well, a few pigeons on the, well, it look like pigeons on the church roof up there. Don't know if you can see them. Don't know what's happened there. I've got to watch it around here because these bends are a bit. Come on, you bugger. I just get going and it stopped. Dear, oh dear. Right. Now that over there, St George's used to be a big national mental home complex, but a lot of that went out the window when the Conservatives introduced care in the community. I don't know if they've made flats or what out of it now, but I'm not going to drop back to the inside lane because this is the lane that I actually want to go straight on at the lights. The other lane takes up the A518, so I'm not moving over. I just take it steady here because the bends are a wee bit sharper than you might think. Oh, nice little Kawasaki. Looks new and all. This one's always on red. Bit cheeky, pushing in there. Yeah, don't leave me on the crossing, mate. The Sun, that's quite an old pub. One of the few that's survived. It's been on its last legs for some years now. These little shops, a lot of them have changed ownership quite a lot over the last few years. Now the library was here, I mentioned it the other day, then they moved it up to the back of the county courthouse, a 200-year-old building up there, and now they've moved it again to this mega complex that they've built. Thanks, mate. They've just built a new mega complex for the county council, which will be why the council tax is so dear in Stafford. Not that there's much here or there's much in the way of services. It's they've got this new multi-million-pound building in the middle of town, which apparently they overestimated their current space requirements, so they had space for the library in there. So they've shifted it again out of this other county court, ex-county court building into there, which means probably that the only people that will be using the library are the people that work at the county council, and that'll be about it really. I mean, I don't know, like, but last lot seemed to have it in for the libraries, didn't they? I don't know why. It was a public service that helped people, provided information and knowledge, and it was free. I don't suppose the capitalists like that too much, something that's free. They'd rather you buy it all on Amazon or something. Or get a Kindle. I've tried to cut reading them on my laptop, like, but I don't like it much. And they're that frightened of you copying anything because of copyright rules. You can't even copy bits you're interested in, even though you bought it. So, just in case you sell it on to somebody else, it's just nuts really. There's a post office down there. Again, they got a local sorting office there, so if you have stuff delivered and you're not in, normally they used to send you down the sorting office there, which ain't far really. Now, for some bizarre reason, because they booted them out of the building that the post office had been in for donkey's years, turned it into a restaurant or something, and they stuck the post office up the top of Smith's. Thank you, mate. I don't know if I got me. Yeah, I had my indicator on, so I just have to take it real easy around that one because it sort of throws you out. Anyway, YouTube, that's been another nice little run out on the 883 iron, and I'm getting more used to the feel of it the more I ride there. I know that was a bit of a slow ride today, but you know, I'll try and get out again a bit later. Anyway, cheers, bye.